Hi everybody, this is Waffennacht and I'm bringing to you the Circuit Breaker build guide. Let's just start off. Well, right off the bat I'm using the sets Clever Alchemist, Malacath, Engine Guardian, a Trainee Shield, and Way of Fire. Right off the bat, Way of Fire is going to be the replacement for the Sheer Venom after the new update where it gets nerfed. Currently, Sheer Venom does 8,766 damage over the course of 6 seconds, or 1,461 damage a second. After Battle Spirit, that is reduced to 730.5 damage a second, potentially doubling. Currently, Fire does 3,945 damage every 2 seconds, or 1,972.5 damage a second, and after Battle Spirit, 986.25 damage a second. This is significantly higher than the current Sheer Venom damage before the nerf. After the nerf, Sheer Venom goes to 6,576 damage over the course of 6 seconds, or 1,096 damage, and after Battle Spirit, 548 damage a second. This potentially can go up to double to 1,096. That means even at its full potential, Sheer Venom's after the nerf barely doing more damage than Way of Fire, and Fire's initial damage is significantly higher than Sheer Venom. The main weapon has sharpened and over Nirnhoned. That is in order to increase the damage of enchantments, the elemental effects such as burning or poison damage. It also affects the proc damage of fire, while Nirn would only affect the skills and healing abilities. I am using 5 medium, 1 light, 1 heavy. That is to up the passives and the undaunted level. Preferably all the sets will be well fitted over impenetrable. The enchantments are all stamina, attributes are all stamina. The Mundus is the Serpent for regeneration. I have 2 regeneration enchantments on the jewelry to keep the sustain up. Engine Guardian is a great sustain and defensive set, allowing you to los whenever you need to, while providing plenty of health, stamina, or magicka. In this build video, I've gone through the skills, their actual damage levels. That way you can see what it is buffed and unbuffed. You do not get any benefit of seeing what the Alchemist brings to the damage. It is significant. It's a significant set. It's equal to about a proc set in value, while most sets aren't valuable like that at all. This is going to be some gameplay video. I'll just watch and comment with it. Love that burst damage. Point of the combo is to use your crushing weapon and your dark crystal weapon and your light attack with poison injection and 1 GCD to get about 6 ticks off. As it is, it equals to about 12 to 14,000 real damage in a single GCD. I use Hurricane conversion in order to gain health and stamina back when EG isn't providing me with stamina or health. This is a really good clip here. Just sitting there, you see me attacking lower health individuals. There's double reason for that. I mean, obviously it's easier to kill someone who's weaker than is stronger. However, it also prevents the enemy from getting points. It's kind of ganky, but you want to make sure you win versus your opponent win. See that sorcerer there? Does not have a whole bunch of defense, really offensive, but allowed me to roll cancel my combo burst to get him down and force him into defense, while allowing me to go back into offense. The shield wall, spell wall, reflects all cast projectiles at you for like 6.5 seconds, a little bit longer. I don't have it maxed out. One of the best defensive ultimates in the game. I was really sad I didn't get to finish off that clip. I somehow forgot to record after that, so just go straight into this one. Can't overstate being able to animation cancel the combo with roll dodge. You can't do that with snipe. That allows you to be able to keep the pressure on while keeping yourself also very defensive. As a ranger build, I prefer to stay at range. As you can see, don't want to get up close in melee range. Allows you to los easily, allows you to keep the damage up. Allow your allies to focus, and you take the brunt of the beating while you do the damage. As you can notice, I'm always keeping my crushing weapon and my crystal weapons up. Keeps the Psijic passives going up to allow to do more damage. I've noticed in some of these things, some players have lower stamina than they really should, not being able to CC break. Roll dodge. Oh yeah, I feel like I was about to kill him right there, and somehow I just died around the corner. Sometimes I rewatch these videos and I see some questionable plays, but so far so good. Plink. Sometimes I feel bad when I plink someone like that. Someone else put a lot of work into it, just boink, dead. Jabs. Thanks for the help. Nice burst damage there. Trying to lose Los. Stops for a moment to do a recording. Plink. Oh, I didn't kill him. There it is. If you notice, I don't always keep Hurricane up. As a range build, I don't feel like it's really necessary. I mean, it is great for the resistance, but if you're not going to be in melee range, you're not really going to be doing a whole lot of damage with it, and if they're not attacking you, you're not preventing a whole lot of damage. So I only try to keep it up while I'm actually in combat. For a build that is almost entirely single target, I have some really significant damage numbers. I'm consistently breaking over 1 million damage with this build. A lot of the matches themselves have come out to be 9-0. I did that a couple of times. 21-3, maybe 21-0. Can't really specifically remember. I got screenshots somewhere. But the build is exceedingly defensive. It's got some massive survivability, as you're about to see here. With Streak, Engine Guardian, Conversion, Vigor, Roll Dodge, and Los. It's really difficult to get a target on you and can't take you down. You're going to see here I'm going to be running around through a lot of guys plinking when I have opportunities to. Just love seeing that health bar go from full to like almost nothing in a single hit. You can definitely see there's some lag as a whole bunch of projectiles just flying through walls at me. Which brings me to another point. Defensive posture. It is a fantastic ability. You get about a 4,000 shield. That's why I have about 30k in health on my back bar, is to buff that defensive posture as high as possible. I use the reflection because you get like a 2-for-1 by doing that. Not only do you prevent the reflected damage at you, you also get the shield. Plus you get to deal some damage back. It's a real hard counter against Magicka Nightblades and a few sorcerers, as almost all of their abilities can be reflected, and if you just keep hitting it, they end up hitting themselves quite a bit. Right here you can see I'm really outnumbered. Whenever I get too outnumbered, it's time to back off, reset, try again. Don't ever feel bad that you didn't stand and fight and just die and give the team more and more points. A lot of this is just to demonstrate how you move through the field, constantly keeping your eyes open, using Lois, keep your health up, and whenever you can, do a quick strike on somebody to help, to help the team, prevent pressure getting put onto yourself. Nice. Sometimes it's surprising how difficult a low health opponent can be to bring down. That's why it's always best to just reset the whole combo burst and start as if they are at full health, rather than just trying to do some small amount of damage here and there and hope that they die. Roll dodge is a huge defensive ability. Being able to have invulnerability for several GCDs is huge. Allows you to heal up while doing it too with vigor. Get outnumbered, get out of the way. Try and focus down the weak opponent if you can. See right here, this is where I'm going for that kill. I got knocked back. There's no sense in continuing to try and get the kill. Time to get out of there. They're all focusing down on me. Roll dodge, vigor, reflex. It's what's going to keep you alive. And of course, as a Stam Sorcerer, you got Streak, one of the best, survival tools you have. Clink. Sometimes your aim's a little bit off, That Engine Guardian. See, you may not always be happy with Magicka, but with Dark Conversion and Streak, you're going to be using that Magicka. Keep your eyes open for weak. See right there, just get yourself a nice little kill just because you happen to be in the right place at the right time. I've been seeing a lot of that Defiler set. It's really easy to avoid in my opinion. I don't know why people would decide to run that over, a good proc set. Obviously, they don't have the highest offensive stats, or else that should have killed me. You can see a lot of those spells being reflected. Very, very survivability, getting that reflected damage plus that shield damage. I prefer the Storm Atronach for the AoE and the stun, the group area stun. I don't really have a stun outside of Streak, so offensively speaking, it is really, really useful. Sorcerer go back to full health. But it also means that they're running low on resources. A lot of people ask, how did someone get back to full health so instantly? Well, you have abilities. The thing is, you don't always have the ability to go back to full health. Once they do it, they probably can't do it again immediately, so you should really focus down on trying to kill them then. Constantly set up the build. Clink. Nice heavy damage there on the shielded ally, and the proc finishes them off.